it was going to be what we wanted it to be, because he did say, I want to date you within our marriage. To me, he was absolutely right, because I'm not so sure I would have stayed.
Tisha Campbell was visibly moved as she discussed Lisa Raye's recent revelations about the past events involving their former partners, a topic that Lisa had previously touched upon herself. Contrary to what Martin and Lisa's respective exes might assume about these women coming together, their decision to speak out now isn't about vilifying anyone. However, there's an underlying truth that we all recognise.
This is not a come together and clown no one. This is about support and living in your truth.
Beyond the glitz of Hollywood, one constant source of fascination for fans is the ongoing drama. In this instance, it involves Lisa Raye, Tisha Campbell, and their shared history with their exes, forming a complex and sizable triangle. While many may believe they know this narrative well, recent reports suggest that Campbell is weary of the circulating misconceptions and is keen to set the record straight, a move that might not sit well with Lisa Raye. In Hollywood, it's not uncommon for situations like this to arise, where relationships intertwine and create intricate dynamics. Do you recall when Raye publicly spoke about how another individual essentially stole her husband?
I was telling Lisa Raye that you don't remember what you're saying, you don't remember what happened. We're kind of seeing it when you're saying it. I could tell that's not a job for me. It's very hard. But
that person was Raye's former friend Dwayne Martin, who happened to be married to Campbell. What's lesser known is that Campbell was already grappling with similar issues that ultimately led to Martin's involvement in Raye's marital issues. These women were unwittingly entangled in a shared experience. Campbell reportedly discussed Martin's infidelity throughout their 20-year marriage, and subsequently Lisa Raye disclosed how Martin introduced her husband to certain behaviours. It appears Martin had an agenda to reshape Raye's ex in his own image quite publicly. This accusation forms the crux of the matter involving all four individuals. However, amidst the clamour surrounding these three prominent figures, much of the truth got lost. Now that the dust has settled, the uncovered truths will leave you astounded. Celebrity scandals are one thing, but when they come with layers like this, it's a whole different ballgame. This is why Tisha Campbell and Lisa Raye are dominating headlines.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small...
I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her.
As we're aware, Lisa Raye McCoy harbours unresolved issues with her former co-star Dwayne Martin. The co-host of Cocktails with Queens has harboured resentment toward the actor for over a decade, blaming him for contributing to the breakdown of her marriage to former Prime Minister Michael Misick of Turks and Caicos. McCoy and Misick married in 2005, but their initial happiness waned within 2 years due to Misick's alleged infidelity involving Martin. He became friends with Dwayne Martin, who used to be one of my friends on All of Us when I introduced them. That was one of the worst decisions I ever made, McCoy revealed in a 2019 episode of Uncensored. She further detailed how Martin's actions were disrespectful and led to complications with introducing her husband to other women.
And then I saw that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Reflecting on Martin's ex-wife Tisha Campbell's ability to forgive and forget, McCoy expressed her desire for similar reconciliation with her former friend Martin Lawrence. I hope I can reach that point regarding her ex-husband McCoy shared during a recording of the Fox Soul show. This unexpected statement surprised her co-hosts, prompting a lively reaction. The deeper layers of this story, especially regarding Dwayne Martin's alleged unfaithfulness, go beyond the surface. Before Misick, Martin had close ties with Will Smith, which garnered significant attention. Over time, Martin and Smith were frequently seen together, sparking speculation about their friendship possibly evolving into more. While this was initially dismissed as rumour, recent revelations suggest otherwise. Will Smith's personal life has been under scrutiny lately, especially after his estranged wife Jada Pinkett Smith's candid disclosures in her memoir Worthy. The revelations didn't stop there, as Will's former assistant, brother Bilal, made startling claims about secrets from the actor's life, including an encounter between Smith and Martin.
Then he was doing a lot more traveling by himself, and I was staying home, speaking at a school or having an engagement, and to be quite honest, then he became friends with Dwayne Martin.
Brother Bilal's close association with Will Smith allowed him unique insights, leading to shocking revelations about Smith and Martin's alleged encounter. These recent developments raise questions about the dynamics in Hollywood and the intricate webs of relationships and scandals that often remain hidden until uncovered. Their close friendship and frequent public appearances inevitably led to rumours of a deep bond beyond camaraderie. Many fans speculated that their relationship had evolved into something more than just friendship, with some even suggesting a romantic connection between Martin and Smith. While these rumours were dismissed as mere speculation for a long time, that changed recently when a witness claimed to have seen them engaged in such activities. Real audio clip. Recently, Will Smith's personal life became a topic of public discussion after his estranged wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, revealed surprising details about their disconnected relationship in her memoir, Worthy. The shockwaves continued as Will's former friend and assistant, brother Bilal, made shocking revelations about secrets from the actor's life.
I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having with Will.
During an interview on Unwind with Tisha Campbell on YouTube, Bilal recounted an incident where he allegedly walked in on Will Smith engaging in intimate activities with fellow actor and longtime friend Dwayne Martin. I opened the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I saw Dwayne engaging in such activities with Will Smith's former assistant, shared with Tisha Campbell. She took a moment to process the information before Bilal continued with more details. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, engaging with him. It was quite explicit. While many were shocked by these claims, some individuals were aware of this information. One user commented, "People in the know in LA have been discussing this for decades. It's a poorly kept secret, and more stories about other famous actors will eventually surface." But how did Bilal gain such knowledge about them? Well, that's another surprising aspect. Brother Bilal had a close relationship with Will Smith and worked as his assistant for years, giving him unique insights into Smith's personal life that few others possess. During his interview with Tisha Campbell, Bilal mentioned that in the latter years of their relationship, Will was not as friendly towards him, despite Bilal extending an olive branch. Bilal's appearance on the show was to promote his new book, Will Smith's Demonic Circle. In the same episode, he discussed Smith's intimate encounters and why Jada Pinkett Smith was displeased with him. He subtly hinted that Will wasn't able to meet Jada's expectations, suggesting that she was accustomed to something much larger, metaphorically speaking. Tisha Campbell asked Bilal, did she imply that Will Smith has a small d? In response, Tisha Campbell stated, if a woman is accustomed to something much larger and you come in with something much smaller, there's no way to please her. If she desires that larger size, she wants it.
I'm so proud of her for being so honest. I'm so proud of her.
These claims definitely stirred up controversy for Will, as he responded to them almost immediately after they went viral. A spokesperson for Will denied Bilal's claims, calling them completely fabricated and unequivocally false. There are indications that Will may take legal action following these remarks. Despite this, the situation worsens for both men when you realise that this isn't the first time Will has faced rumours about his intimate life. Jada Pinkett Smith recently laughed off these suggestions during an interview while promoting her memoir. In the interview, Pinkett Smith addressed the numerous rumours surrounding their marriage, including speculation about being in an open relationship or being swingers, among others. She denied all these accusations, emphasising that none of them were true, although she acknowledged the potential for misunderstandings. Interestingly, this same woman recently made a public revelation about the state of her marriage with Smith, admitting that it had been effectively over for years, although they chose to remain together. In an NBC News interview clip, Jada disclosed that she and Will had been leading completely separate lives for 7 years, but hadn't been ready to share this news publicly until now. Jada, known for her roles in the Matrix franchise and Madagascar, as well as her close ties with the late rapper Tupac Shakur, was on a media tour ahead of the release of her memoir, Worthy. Could Will's actions with Dwayne have contributed to their separation? Many fans speculate that this might be the case. While Will still retains some level of credibility among fans, Dwayne appears to have lost all credibility long ago, making the rumours about him seem more believable. Apart from his acting career, the general perception is that Dwayne Martin has a reputation for dishonesty. First, there were the financial problems he and his then-wife Tisha Campbell faced. Although he managed to navigate through that, it wasn't without consequences, as he ended up divorced and nearly broke. However, even that didn't mark the end of revelations about his dishonesty, especially after the Raye incident. Speaking of which, Lisa Raye's recent uncensored interview seemed to strike a chord with Tisha Campbell, who vouched for Raye's honesty in a supportive video. Tisha emphasised that she was proud of Raye for being completely truthful. This seems to reference Lisa Raye's account involving her ex-husband Duane Martin, where she accused him of bringing other women around Michael Misick, her former Prime Minister husband. Speaking of Lisa Raye, it appears she hasn't moved on from her former husband Michael Misick. According to Media Takeout, Lisa Raye has a new boyfriend named Yahweh, the Holy Ghost. Described as a hotep, this term refers to someone who promotes controversial Afrocentric ideas. Media Takeout dug into Yahweh's background, revealing that he claims to be an African prince with access to substantial wealth. This development could potentially create problems for Duane Martin trying to establish a connection with Lisa Raye's new partner. Considering everything that has unfolded, including allegations about Martin's unusual friendship with Will Smith, is it unreasonable to think that something similar might have occurred with Misick? This notion is further fueled by Lisa Raye's unconventional choice in partners. What are your thoughts on this? That wraps up this video. Goodbye.